Finding food isn't always the easiest thing for predators. Sometimes, what they're looking to eat is not easy to find. This doesn't stop predators from looking in hard-to-find places and sometimes digging up prey. Have you ever seen a fox find prey under the snow? What about a lion looking for a warthog in his burrow? If you want to see how predators find prey in not so easy to find places, keep watching as we count down 12 animals digging up and eating their prey. Number 12. Leopard hunting warthog. This leopard sneaks into this warthog den and finds one of the kids sleeping there. He grabs the kid, but once he's out there, he reconsiders and takes another look inside the den to make sure the parents are not there, because they would fill his tummy a lot more than this small piglet. No one is home, although an adult warthog can be seen jogging in the background. I guess the parents escaped using the bat cave. This sly leopard adds insult to injury by sneaking into a warthog's den and dragging it out. The warthog doesn't have any time to blink before it's snatched by the big cat. When this leopard catches a baby warthog, the warthog's mother comes crashing through the leopard like a Mack truck and sends the feline flying into the air, forcing the big cat to let go of the piglet. Finally, a parent that takes his responsibility. The Fanatic brings you all the best content you want to see when it comes to the animal kingdom. If you want to see the latest confrontations between animals and the best animal videos, please subscribe now. We post new videos every day for your entertainment. Number 11. Wild dogs hunting. These stray dogs aren't looking for oil. Their gut instinct tells them a warthog is hiding in this burrow. 2 of them are digging, and the others are watching to see what happens. They appear to be about to find something, but the guy filming shuts down his camera so he can go help them dig. During a peaceful night, this warthog was dragged from his den. This was a rude awakening for the warthog, but he knew what he was getting himself into when he bought this country house on this prime piece of real estate. The dogs are unable to approach this warthog because he is securely crouched in his den. The dogs try to pull the warthog out, but it is difficult. When the warthog makes the mistake of leaving the den, he is apprehended and killed by the dogs. The dogs do what they do best: disembowel the warthog, and it is game over. Number 10. Coyote hunting squirrel. Although coyotes will prey on free-roaming cats and small dogs on occasion, the fear of coyotes or foxes eating pets is greatly exaggerated. As a result, their preferred prey includes small mammals like rabbits, mice, rats, and squirrels, as well as human-produced food like garbage and cat or dog food. This coyote comes knocking at the squirrel's door, and when the squirrel answers the door, he's toast. The coyote grabs the little guy and chews him to pieces. Carter, the famous UBC coyote who has his own Facebook page, is caught on video hunting and eating a squirrel. Unfortunately, this male coyote has mange, a skin disease caused by mites, which is visible on his tail and the sides of his legs. Please do not feed this coyote because he is an excellent hunter. He has an excellent natural food source at his disposal. Please keep wild animals at a safe distance and scare any coyotes away if they get too close. Number 9. Snake versus bat. Snakes in Contimo developed this predation strategy, which is only found in a few caves around the world. Thousands of bats fly out of the cave every day at sunset. Snakes dangle from the cave ceiling, ready to attack and devour the bats. Tourists can visit the caves and witness this natural phenomenon firsthand. Visitors who are afraid of snakes and bats may arrive, but the experts on site will put them at ease. They always keep a safe distance, and the snakes are not venomous. Nonetheless, no one is permitted to touch the animals. When given the chance, this snake wasted no time swallowing this bat, and it appears that swallowing a bat is more difficult than swallowing other animals for some reason. I suppose the bat's wings get in the way, but the snake still gets the job done. This snake appears to be having a good time chewing on this bat. I can almost see the snake's eyes light up with delight as he tries to swallow the little bat. Number 8. Dog versus porcupine. When it comes to porcupines, dogs are more vicious than lions and leopards. When these two dogs stick their heads inside a porcupine's den and pull it out, they don't hesitate for a second. They don't seem to care whether they have quills or not and simply snatch the porcupine out of there. This dog is all over this porcupine, but the dog's torso and face are completely covered in quills. The rescuers who arrived to put an end to the over an hour-long fight ended the porcupine's misery by shooting it, as seen in the video. The dog was taken to a pet emergency clinic and is now recovering. I'm guessing the porcupine was in poor health because it would have only been fair to take him to the vet as well. Number 7. Lion digging warthog burrow. Our thumbnail shows a lioness holding a newborn piglet in its mouth. Yes, at first glance it is savage, but these animals have an instinct to hunt so they can survive. Unfortunately, sometimes the little guys get the short end of the stick. Lions will look for warthog holes and sit there for hours waiting and digging until the warthog comes out. This lioness is so deep inside the hole she almost flips over. I'm guessing she has her face deep inside the warthog's bedroom at this point. The heavy digging pays off and the lions manage to dig the warthog out of his bed. This lion looks kind of skinny and old, so he's decided to look for prey the easy way. He's digging into a mud pit because he thinks he'll find a prize that would be worthwhile at the bottom of this Cracker Jack box. After a lot of digging and waiting, what this lion needs more than food is a good shower. These lions are digging a deep trench into the ground, but what they're really doing is excavating the house of a warthog for unpaid taxes. The warthog tries to run, but the lions catch up to him and sends him to death. It looks like a warthog has built this house just underneath a termite mound, and this lioness wants to make sure. When the lioness shoves her head in deep, you know she has found something. She comes out of there with a dead warthog. I guess she used the warthog's kitchen to cook her meal. This warthog barely made it back to his den where these lions were chasing him. However, the lions didn't care because they just dug him out of there and killed him. Number 6. Leopard versus porcupine. To protect themselves, the porcupine's back and tail is covered with quills mixed in with the regular hair. When threatened, porcupines turn away and try to stuff their quills into their aggressors. This leopard has killed a porcupine, but as you watch the leopard deal with the aftermath, you must wonder if it was worth it. This leopard may suffer serious consequences unless someone removes those quills. I don't see too many volunteers. Leopards will hunt and kill porcupines if necessary, but they are aware of how painful and time-consuming it can be, so they will avoid it if possible. This leopard hasn't had much luck hunting recently and is about to starve, so he'll try anything. Even a porcupine is fascinating, but the cat must proceed with caution or he will soon be sorry. The leopard tries to bite the porcupine, but the quills get caught in his teeth. The quills are painful, but the leopard's hunger is stronger, so the leopard strikes again, this time with more quills poking through the leopard's jaw and body. The leopard kills the porcupine, but dies from an infection caused by the quills a few days later. Number 5. Snake attack nest. We always imagine snakes sneaking up on prey on the ground, slithering up to their prey and striking. But this snake is targeting a bird's nest up in a tree and grabs one of the chicks for breakfast. The other chicks have time to take off and save themselves. When mom comes back to feed her babies, the nest is empty and she has no clue what just happened. While the parents are out looking for food, this snake attacks a nest with a defenseless chicks inside. But the parents get back just in time to protect their offspring and fight the snake. It's a job well done as the snake leaves the area and the chicks are safe once again. This intruder slithers his way into a bird's nest to snatch the chicks inside. The snake serves himself inside the nest and swallows one chick whole. Satisfied, he leaves the premises. We can see the other chick yelling obscenities at the snake for killing his brother. This snake quietly enters a bird's nest and eats the chicks inside. The parents are not present, and this is an easy opportunity for the slithering reptile. Number 4. Dog versus badger. Badgers are some of the toughest animals on the planet, and they're not easy to hunt. But this Parson Russell Terrier shows how things are done when he slowly snatches and pulls a huge badger out of its den. The video ends too soon, so we don't know if the dog was able to get the badger out of there, but it was headed in the right direction. This dog attacks a badger with his handler giving him directions. The badger keeps backing up and hiding away from the dog. Why would this guy encourage his dog to kill a badger? I honestly don't understand. At the end of the video, the guy tells the dog they're going to have to let this one go, which means this guy hunts badgers with his dog all the time. Number 3. Fox dives headfirst into snow. Under the snow, mice and voles live in tunnels that are protected from the wind and cold. Although he cannot see them, this red fox can hear them coming. The fox hunts for food by diving nose first through the snow. This astute fox possesses a diverse set of skills. The black hills of the Dakotas are blanketed in deep snow, and field mice are stirring beneath the icy blankets. Others may think the odds of catching anything are hopeless, but not him. He makes a huge leap to catch a critter that is hidden beneath 3 feet of snow. But how on earth did he do it? He's focusing on something, but it takes intense concentration and complete silence. Even the smallest scamper from beneath the snow can be detected by his ears. But hold on, there's a snag. He almost always arrives empty-handed unless he's facing north. But how on earth is this even possible? Scientists now believe he is homing in on the planet's magnetic field, which he is using to calculate and plot his trajectory. It's the same kind of math that missiles use to hit their targets. Even the smallest distraction can derail him. If he has his sights set on the North Pole, he is almost always assured a meal. The ability of red foxes to find food no matter where they are in the world has been critical to their success. They hunt small mammals, as do most foxes. Mice and voles, on the other hand, hide deep beneath the snow. He can smell them. Stalking is ineffective in the snow. Every step he takes alerts his prey below. He requires a different approach. Red foxes are said to have such acute hearing that they can hear a mouse from 13 meters away. He can pinpoint the exact location of his prey by comparing minor differences between sounds and hitting the right and left ears, and then he leaps. It takes a lot of trial and error to become the perfect hunter. It's a long shot at times, but the fantastic fox can catch a mouse beneath 1 meter of snow when he gets it right. Number 2. Cat hunting rabbits. Rabbits are a major pest in Australia, and this cat kept the numbers low in his area for a long time. Unfortunately, the cat named Dash passed away in 2020. He patrolled the area, making sure rabbits didn't cause havoc. And now that he's gone, so the owners will have to find a replacement that will keep Dash's legacy going. This black and white cat's name is Missy, and she is an expert hunter. Whether she is on the lookout for mice or rabbits, she gets the job done. You can see her in action, targeting her prey and going for the kill when it's a sure thing. Bam! She jumps into the grass and grabs this rabbit by the neck. It's a done deal. Number 1. Squirrel, chipmunk. Squirrels are cute, but they can be deadly too. This squirrel climbs a tree and attacks some baby cardinals directly in their nest. One of the chicks is killed just before mom gets back. The squirrel takes off when he feels he isn't safe any longer. Mom checks the nest and knows something is wrong. I'm not sure if the chick that's still in the nest is alive, but for some reason, the mother gets it out of there. Perhaps to relocate it if it's still alive, or just bury it if it's dead. Here's a cute little chipmunk that goes for the kill when it attacks a robin's nest. The chipmunk grabs some of the chicks and kills them without thinking twice. One chick managed to survive the attacks, and you can see it take off at the end of the video. It's incredible how some of these predators know exactly where their food is hiding. I feel particularly bad for the warthogs because they build these cozy dens, furnish them, only to be pulled out of them violently and executed. Which one is your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.